Per usual, I am always on the lookout for the perfect pieces for my apple-shaped body. And SHEIN reached out to me and made me aware that they have a massive sale on at the moment. It is the Curve Festival Save. They asked me to create a video to find a few pieces that I wanted to share with you. So that's what we're doing today. A little SHEIN haul. I found some autumn pieces that I think hopefully would work for my curvaceous body, for my apple-shaped body. But first of all, I should say hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and I am a plus size stylist. Here on my channel, I focus especially on plus size fashion. As always, when SHEIN reached out to me and I work with them, they gift me all the items and they give you a discount code. It's linked here on the screen and you can find all the details and links to everything I'm sharing and loads of other good information down in the description box. So do go and check that out, all right? But some autumn fashion from SHEIN for the Curve Festival sale. Let's get stuck into it. We have a lot of bottom pieces to get through today simply because I am really short on trousers in my wardrobe. So I found 3 pair of jeans, 2 pair of colored jeans and 2 skirts as well. And then I have a couple of other pieces as well. So quite a lot to get through. We're starting off with a pair of jeans. First up, I will just point out that the distressing that you see here, it is not that bright in real life here. It is simply because I am covered in lights here and that makes this distressing look far brighter on camera than it is in real life, just so you are aware. It is a plain and simple pair of jeans. They do have a boot cut leg on them and I happen to love that they have these white stitchings on them. I think it's a gorgeous detail. And you might see a little sneak peek there because on the booty we have little angel wings on the pockets. What is this? This is actually embroidered on and then with little gemstones on as well. I just think it's so pretty. A little bit of distressing on the booty again, but again, it's not as noticeable in real life. These are a mixture of cotton, polyester, elastane and viscose. There was a whole mixture in these. They have a good bit of stretch. And per usual, we need to talk about sizes when it comes to jeans. They are notoriously difficult to get correct. I've created an entire video on how to shop jeans on SHEIN. It's always linked in the description box of all my videos, so you can go and check it out if you ever need it. But I will just say, check the description box. These ones have a good bit of stretch to them, so I've stuck to my 3XL. I hope they're big enough. I think they look quite small, but there's only one way to find out. Let's jump into them. These jeans are fantastic and they fit me perfect. I love the color of them. You hardly see any distressing at all in real life, especially now I have them on. I just love these. They are quite on the long side, as you can tell, because I popped the heel on straight away. I can just show you the length there. Look, I do have a good bit of fabric down the bottom bunching up, just to be aware of. But in the autumn time and winter time, I tend to wear a bootie with a little heel on anyway, so it doesn't bother me. I do have a tiny little bit of extra fabric here, but I don't mind because this fabric means that when I turn, it just kind of smooth over the belly a little bit more instead of sitting completely tight here. They are snug sitting to my body, which I personally love. And obviously it is showing the belly, but you can pop a layer over it or even a jumper or a top or something like that. So that's going to hide the belly. However, there is a slight however, and that is those angel wings on the booty. I'm not saying I don't like them, but I'm not sure the placement is the best on my booty. I would have liked them in a little bit more snug together, to be honest with you. But other than that, look, they have a perfect fit on my backside. Oh, I really love them. It'll be fun to style them up and see how it works with these angel wings on the booty. But the fit of these jeans, they're fantastic. I'll show you all the jeans first, simply just so you can kind of compare them next to each other. And next up, I picked this pair. They're very out of my comfort zone, but they are supposed to be the hottest fashion at the moment because they have the cargo pockets at the side. And again, we have a slight bit of a boot cut. As you may have seen, if you follow the fashion world, even just the slightest, skinny jeans are out. And now we want the straight leg, we want the boot cuts, and we want the bit of a flare back again. The straighter leg is definitely the hottest of them all at the moment, but the ones with the cargo pockets on, big deal as well. I don't normally as such go for cargo pockets, but I'm kind of thinking maybe it'll work for my shape. So I thought we'll just check it out. I love the front pockets on it here. Now these ones can be difficult to fit on an apple shape. It simply just depends on how your belly will sit. So it's just kind of hit and miss really, but I really do love them. Now the distressing on these one is a little bit more, they are a bit more noticeable than they were on the darker jeans, but I don't mind as much. I still don't think they are too bad. Again, the light does kind of make them look brighter than what they really are, but yeah, no, I love these jeans. Again, the fabric mixture of everything like before with the cotton, polyester, viscose, and elastane. Good bit of stretch in these ones as well, and they are a size 3XL. Note to self, press record if you want to tell people about the jeans, because otherwise they ain't going to know. A second pair of jeans that I absolutely love straight up. Again, you can tell I'm wearing the heel because, again, they do have a good bit of length to them. Not so much that it's not going to work with my autumn shoes, but just so you are aware, it's fab if you're one of my tall girls. I was really worried that these cargo pockets on the side was going to add bulk, but I don't think they do. I was also worried that these pockets was going to bring extra attention to my belly, but I don't think they do. As always, I'm not the biggest fan of the distressing. I do prefer a complete dark look, but again, in real life, it's not as noticeable as it is here on camera. Again, they do sit snug to the belly, but I am an apple shape. It's unavoidable unless I wear the wide leg, loose fitting trousers. Again, layers are girl best friend. And the backside, these are fab. I am really, really genuinely loving these. I think they're fab. The last pair of jeans I have are flares. Because this is kind of like the hottest fashion, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try it out, just see if I like it. The distressing, again, is not as bright as you see it, but these ones do have tiger stripes, and I'm personally not a huge fan of tiger stripes, but we'll see how it goes. I picked these, though, because they are the flare and because of the dark colour. I prefer dark colour jeans. Other than that, they are a standard pair of jeans. Oh, I do love the little flaps on the pockets because I don't really have a booty, so these are great for giving a little bit of extra shape on the booty. So we'll see how that works. Material, again, really, really nice and stretchy. Mixture of all the ingredients like all the others, cotton, polyester, viscose, and elastane. Good bit of stretch, and again, size 3XL. A third pair of jeans that are absolutely magical. These ones do have a butt, however, and I'm sure if you've been here before, you can guess what it is. It is those tiger stripes. However, I love the flare of them. I just think they're so much fun. They could work with so much in my wardrobe. Again, I do have the heels on simply just because they are quite long, great for my tall girls. Oh, I should say, I do have a little bit more extra fabric here versus I had on the other two pairs. It's fine when I stand up, but I kind of feel that when I'm walking, they may look like they're a little bit too big. However, they do smooth beautifully over that belly. Again, I can't hide the fact that I have a big belly, but layers will take care of that. The booty, I think it looks fab. I love these extra pocket flaps here, but also because I don't have a booty, it actually gives me a little bit more of a shape there. So I love that. Again, I'm going to style these up, see how I can make them work for my wardrobe before I decide whether or not to keep them. But I do think they're lovely, and quality on all three of these blue jeans, fantastic. Next up, I have two skirts I want to share with you. And first one is, it is a little bit scary, I know. It is a pencil skirt. A pencil skirt on the apple-shaped body. It's going to show the belly. I have, however, learned along my fashion journey that showing my curves rather than hiding them in baggy clothes, it just suits me better and it suits my personality. But I'm not going to lie to you, it took me a while to get used to showing off the belly and to actually feel confident wearing things like this. Obviously, I haven't tried it on yet. I love the look of this one. It looked absolutely amazing on the model. A very vintage inspired look on the model, and I just love that. We have a tie detail here in the front, which I think is very beautiful. You tie that up there. But other than that, we just have a little slit, and that is it. The fabric is more like a jogger style of a fabric, and it's really soft. It's 95% polyester with 5% elastane, and there's a good bit of stretch in this skirt, so I think it's going to really sit and hug the curves. I really love it. I got a size 3XL. Let me jump into it and let's see how it goes. The skirt also fits me perfect. It is a little bit more of a scary item, especially for us apple shapes, because it does show the belly. I will point out, don't forget that I am wearing shapewear. My shapewear is always linked in the description box. My favorite shapewear, I wear it every single day. However, it is gorgeous. I must admit, it is gorgeous. It sits so beautiful. And us apple shapes, we may have the big belly, but we also have the cracking legs. And we look amazing in pencil skirts as long as we're okay showing that belly. From the side, we do have that little string there, so that gives a little bit of dimension on the belly. But obviously does sit snug. But again, a layer can take care of that. It'll hide that side view. and just give us a little peekaboo moment here on the front. The back, it is beautiful. I love the skirt. Obviously, I had to pop the heels on with it because I needed to give it a moment to shine, right? It's just so pretty. It's definitely going to take a little bit of a good confidence day for me to actually wear this. But as I said, a layer I think is going to take care of it, so I won't feel too self-conscious about the belly. It is fab though. It is really, really beautiful. My second skirt is out of my comfort zone as well. Not so much in the shape this time, but more in the fact that it's quite short. However, I love the shape of it, and I think that might sit a little bit smoother on the belly than the pencil skirt, but it kicks out a little bit as in that A-line, but it's very, very short. It's so short. However, I think it's going to be gorgeous with a thick pair of tights, meaning I'm still fully covered, and then a long pair of boots. I just think it's so beautiful, and I love the colors of it. It is like a flannel style of a fabric. It was 95% polyester again and 5% elastane, but I think the elastane comes in the fact that it has the elasticated waist on the back, because there is literally not even the slightest give in this material. I don't mind because we do have the elasticated waist on the back, so it should still be nice and comfortable. The front, we have two little pocket flaps, but they are just for decoration. We'll see how that works on the belly, but let's jump into it and see if it works. This skirt here, I'm still standing with my teacup. This skirt here, I don't know. I'm not as madly in love with it as I thought I was going to be. I think it is very, very cute. It does have a good length. Just in case you were wondering, I've done the squat test in it and I feel that I'm secure enough as long as I'm wearing a pair of tights, which I intended to. I just don't really think it does anything to enhance my curves at all. And because I am very rectangular, I do look very square in it. I'm wondering if I did bring a belt into it, obviously maybe a blazer or a cardigan or something, and then the boots. I don't know. It is a lovely skirt. I'm just not sure it works perfect on my body. Yeah, no, plenty of stretch in the back, which is why I'm standing here pulling at it just to show you, because there was that elastics there in the back. I don't know. I think I'm definitely going to have to style this one up and give it a try and see if I can just kind of create that illusion of a waist that I don't naturally have. If you want to see my daily outfits, you can pop over on my Facebook page or my Instagram. And I have also joined TikTok, all under the handle at I'm Just Me Marleen. So you can find me on social media like that if you want to give it a go. There's also links in the description box. I think I'm going to try and style this one up. And obviously, if I can make it work, you'll see it on my social media. One of the things that I love the most about SHEIN is the vast plus size section. They really allow us plus size girls to have fun with fashion. It also means that at times I stumble over something that I absolutely love, may not work for my body shape, but because the return policy is so easy, I can easily return it and I don't have to worry. This time I found a set. It is a knitted dress, 100% acrylics. I got mine in a size 3XL. Obviously because it's knit, it's tons stretchy, but it is a little vest dress. I just love the color of it, but it is a plain and simple dress, no details. But what is out of the comfort zone is the jumper that comes with it, or sweater that comes with it. Again, same color, same fabric, same all of that. However, it is like a batwing kind of thing. It's meant to just go over the dress, and it looked fantastic on the model, but she's also a pear shape where I'm an apple shape. Makes a huge difference. It's just a little bit different. I don't even know if I like it, but I thought I'm going to have to try it and just see if it works. And I thought, if nothing else, as long as the dress fit, I'll always get good use out of this. But the fact that I get a set, I love that. I'm a little bit nervous about this one, but let's jump into it and just see if it works. I really, really wanted to love this set, but unfortunately, I just don't think it's me. It has a couple of issues, but let me just kind of show you a little bit closer. Can you see how this cardigan kind of thing, it just kind of sits on top of the dress? Now for me, it just keeps sliding off my shoulders. And honestly, if I was to wear this, I would go around and pull at it all day to keep it in place, which would annoy me. Also, I'm not really sure that these batwing goes for me because I do have a large chest, so adding more bulk in that area just makes me look bigger and takes away from my shape. However, I think the idea is great, and I think maybe for a pear shape this could work really, really nice. However, for an apple shape, It has left my most vulnerable area just bare. So yeah, let me just take this off and then I'll show you the dress. The dress I would have loved just a size bigger. It is very snug around where I am the biggest, just around my tummy area and the love handles. It is a really, really nice, soft fabric or knit, which I absolutely love. However, it is too high in the neckline for me. I don't know what else I would wear it with, maybe a cardigan, but because it's so high, I need to have my arms out to get away with a high neck. So it doesn't work for me. Also, it's quite open in the side. It shows quite a lot of side boob. So you wouldn't want to wear it like this. It's just showing too much. I have to have something to cover it. And then the neckline becomes a problem. So yes, I really do love the set. It's just not for me, sadly. I have picked up something that I don't normally wear at all, simply because I don't see the point. It is a little puffer of a body warmer. I have never seen the point of a body warmer in the shape of a coat style. Why? Because if I put on a coat, I want to be warm everywhere and not just on my body. My arms are going to get cold. However, I have seen so many fantastic outfits done with these body warmers, and I thought, do you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I should give it a try, and maybe I'll fall in love with it. So that's what I've done. I picked myself up a little brown puffer body warmer. It is a fully lined, it has the full puff on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the color. I forgot to check the ingredients, but I would say we're talking polyester. Yes, 100% polyester. And this one, oh, I got mine in a size 2XL this time, and I actually tried it on. It fits, I know that much. I love it. I just don't see the point of it. Let's give it a go. We definitely have to style this one up, that's for sure. Okay, it does fit me perfect, as you can tell. It's obviously shot by the measurements, hence why I picked up the size 2XL instead of my usual 3XL. The one thing with the body warmers, as I said, that I can't get over is the fact that I'm wearing a lovely cozy piece, but my arms are going to get cold. I don't get it. I need the sleeves. However, as I said, I picked it up just to try some of those outfits that I have seen, and it does fit me perfect. It definitely has that aesthetic that I'm going for. It is quite on the shorter side, so when I close it, it does really show off the belly. I'm wearing those jeans with the little wings on it. But the aesthetic wise, it's definitely there. I'm going to try and style it up and just see if I can copy some of those outfits, give them a try and see if it's for me. I just don't know. It is really nice. Quality is fab. So if you love these body warmers, maybe this one is for you. I don't know. It's all going to be in the styling for me. Check out my Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Just in case you didn't know, red is one of the hottest color here for the autumn and winter 23-24. I have been searching for a couple of pieces that I could effortlessly, that was a hard one to say, slide into my wardrobe that can mix and match it with all my neutrals and whatever else I have hanging in there. I found a red pair of jeans. The color of these, I love it, but it does scare me a little bit. They're very, very bright, but I figured I'll give them a go and see if they work. They are a pair of standard jeans in the shape. Leg-wise, I think they go more towards the mom jeans. I think they were called skinny jeans. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure now. But I thought, you know what? We'll just give them a go and see how they work. Now, the fabric is what was a polyamide viscose and a little bit of elastane in them. There's a good bit of stretch in them, but this fabric is so smooth. If you put anything on top of this, it would just literally slide off. They are so smooth. I really, really like them. Size 3XL. Let's just jump into them. I do love the idea of the red jeans. I think color-wise, they're absolutely fantastic. However, the fit doesn't work on me at all. I think I could have sized down, to be honest with you, but maybe not because they're not that much too big. It's a judgment call, really. However, these were supposed to be skinny as far as I remember. And the skinny jeans on SHEIN never worked for my body because they are loose in the ankles. They're too tight on the calf. And then I just have all this extra fabric up here because they are too big. But this fabric sits and bunches up, and it's very evident then that I'm not filling them out and they're too big. Booty wise, they're not too bad. I do have a bit of extra fabric down below. Very normal for me, hard to get right, especially when you have a nice smooth waistband. I do like them. I really do. And as I said, I love the idea of the red jeans. Definitely see myself styling these up, etc. However, this specific pair just doesn't work for me, sadly. I do have another pair of jeans. As I did say in the beginning, I am seriously short of jeans in my wardrobe. I found a pair of brown ones. I love the color of these. Again, normal standard pair of jeans. They do look to be quite high-waisted, these ones. And the leg is a little bit of a boot cut. It's quite it looks a bit like a looser leg, I would say. We do have a raw hem down the bottom though, which is not my favorite, but it can be fixed if I have the length. So we'll see how it goes. It is simply just the color of these that I fell in love with. The ingredients, I would say it's a mixture: cotton, polyester, viscose, and elastane as the others. Size, oh, I got these ones, I got in a size 2XL again. Why did I get a 2XL on these one? Good bit of stretch. Let's give them a try. Okay. I'm not mad at these. They are not bad at all. They are a little bit more snug than all the other jeans that I got, because the others were all 3XL versus this one is a 2XL. But I think if I'd gotten a 3XL, I would have had that same bunching that I had on the red one. So I'm kind of glad I didn't size up. They really do have a good fit, don't they? Oh, I'm not mad at these at all. I do love the boot cut on these ones. However, they'll work with flats and not with heels because they are much shorter than the other jeans. But gorgeous on the belly as well. Gorgeous on the booty from what I can see. I really like these. These are going to be very fun styling up as well because I love myself a good brown. I love browns. Yeah, they're going to match so much of my wardrobe. This will be fun styling these ones up. I really love these. Last on the menu today, it wouldn't be a Marleen haul if there was no blazer involved. So I found myself a blazer. And as I said, red pieces, trying to find a few pieces I can mix and match in with my wardrobe. I love my blazers, and I have in the past tried a soft blazer like this one, and it's so cozy, it was so comfy, and I thought, I love the shape of it, let's give the red one a try. It has the panels, if I turn it around, it has the panels on the back here, and as you can tell, it kind of curves in towards the side, and as that cinched in waist is a huge fashion hit at the moment as well, I figured this one might just fit the bill, maybe even with a belt on or something. However, this blazer is not lined, just so you are aware, but it is very soft, very, very stretchy. It's more like wearing a cardigan, to be honest with you, the feel of it, versus that structuredness of a jacket. I got this one again in a size 3XL, and again, I forgot the ingredients, but we got 95% polyester and 5% elastane. Let me show you how great, hopefully, this one is. I kept the brown jeans on just to go with the blazer because I love these two colors together. This blazer is adorable. It is so soft, it is so snuggly, yet it has that structured look of a blazer that I love. I do think it's a little bit on the long side for me. I would have loved it here in the front just to be a little bit shorter. Personally, I think that would have suited me better. However, these little pieces here is what sits and hide that belly. Look. There is no belly. So even though I have my t-shirt tucked and I actually have the belly on display, because as I've been talking about through the whole video, that layer is what hides that belly. There literally is no belly when you look at it like this. I love the fact the jacket is a little bit on the shorter side on the back because us apple shapes, we look fantastic with our booty out instead of all the long pieces. I really, really love this jacket. I think it's very stylish, very elegant, and it has the color of the season, which I love. Those were the 10 pieces that I had to share with you today. A huge thank you to SHEIN for working with me. Don't forget that the discount code, links, and everything else are in that description box. Tons of good information down there, so do go and check it out. And next up, do go and watch my other SHEIN hauls that I have. I will leave the playlist here on one side. I don't remember which side it pops up on, but do go and watch them. I have all my SHEIN videos put into a playlist for you so you can go and nosy at what I have. Tons of great pieces in there. But that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.